strive for double-digit profit every year.
That's great.
Like once we figured that out, that turned the trajectory of our company.
It changed the business, right?
Oh yeah, totally, for sure.
So Tom.
Yes, sir.
We spent a lot of time together today.
Yes.
Thank you. We're with Minnesota Sodding Company. This is Tom Groh. I've learned a ton about your business. I've learned a ton about like how you got to where you are today. I'm curious, after all these years, would you go back and give Tom Groh of 20 years ago advice?
The advice I would give Tom Groh 20 years ago would be just to work half days. And it doesn't matter which 12 you work.
That's right.
So that's probably the advice I would continue to give myself and to get out there and do it. So the other thing I would probably give myself advice, and all kidding aside, is invest quicker in systems and learning my numbers to be profitable.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, so as I've traveled around, like that's one of the things that comes back a lot. Know your business and like understand what actually drives success. Tell me, like, in terms of your journey as a business and, you know, how has LMN helped that journey?
We were a 3% company, if we were lucky, prior to LMN. And we started out, I think when we got LMN, we were about $700,000 a year. And this year we're shooting for $8 million, 13 years later.
That's awesome growth.
And we strive for double-digit profit every year.
That's great.
It's been great.
And does LMN touch pretty much every facet of your business today?
It touches probably 80% of it.
That's awesome. Your business is complicated. There's a lot of moving parts. If there's like one thing that you could wave a magic wand and change, what would it be?
I think our magic wand moment will be is to find people interested that want to take us out, us, the company, but take us to a retirement and allow us to be able to teach what we know to others.
So find that next generation of leader.
The next generation of leaders.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you giving us the time to be out here today. Your facility is incredible. The time that we've had has been awesome. And, you know, side note, Tom is an incredible storyteller. So if you ever want to come up to Minnesota and hang out, Tom's your guy. Well, Dana, it's been awesome to spend the day with you. You know, we've talked a lot and I've learned about like how you came into the landscaping industry and, you know, all the things that you've learned along the way. I'm curious, this is Dana Groh, by the way, with Minnesota Sodding Company. And so I'm curious if there's like something that you would do now, like if you could take the time and the experience and all the things that you've learned over the years, if you could go back to the Dana of like 15 or 20 years ago, is there a piece of advice you'd give yourself?
The piece of advice as a business owner would be to look at your company from a higher level sooner. Look at your company from 10,000 feet, look at your company from 100,000 feet regularly, and definitely know your financials and understand profit and loss and what a balance sheet looks like, and really dive into the numbers and understand them. That was like, once we figured that out, that turned the trajectory of our company.
It changed the business, right?
Oh yeah, totally, for sure.
I think one of the interesting things about that is like, as I travel around and talk to customers, like knowing your numbers, getting used to systems, like leaning into that stuff is always like one of the number one things that people say.
Oh, definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm curious, like you've used LMN for a long time now, and I heard about the origins of your business and where you are today. Like it's grown significantly. How would you say LMN has helped in that journey?
It has definitely helped systemize our business as far as being able to trust our numbers. We're able to hire people from further distance so we can have a hybrid work environment, which is really great.
That's great.
And then people can, you know, they don't have to be in the office to collaborate. You know, they can be at their individual offices, which is really great. But just being able to, from budgeting, estimating to the time tracking, we can learn, take a deep dive during the project and after the project wraps up to see like how it went well, maybe what we need to tweak. Or, you know, like a year later, you're working on a similar project, you can go back to that project and see where you won, lost, you know, anywhere in between, be able to, you know, make your estimating even better.
Right. So just kind of like continuous improvement, all that good stuff.
Oh yeah, it's definitely huge for continuous improvement. And then as far as the budget, what I love about the budget is that you can do like what if scenarios. Like let's say in next year, in 2 years, you want to be able to be at X revenue.
Right.
And you know you're going to need additional people, additional resources.
What is that going to look like?
Yeah, you can do scenarios to say, okay, this is how it's going to look. So then you can have confidence in your idea that you have. You'll be able to bring it to life.
I love that. That's awesome. Dana, thank you so much for the time today. I can't tell you how much I appreciate, you know, you hosting me and Jason and the LMN team. And also, I just want to say thank you for being a customer.
Oh no, it's been great having you and Jason come out today. It's really been fun and a pleasure. And I just want to say the LMN team is great. We've really enjoyed working with you all through the years, and we feel like you guys are all an extension of our company.
Awesome.